Hey traders, good evening, happy Thursday. If you happened to have a 7,800 butterfly on for today, congratulations, because look at that. SPX closed just a hair below 7,800. Now, you know who did have a butterfly on for 7,800? Not me, but Allison Ostrander, who shares the small lot trading room with me. She had that butterfly on today. So really nice profits on that trade. If you had it as well, congratulations. That's a great way to end the day. So we made new all-time highs today. SPX did anyways at 78.16. It did back off from that, but what's interesting is that the call wall is at 7,800. So what I have my eye on for tomorrow, the number one thing that I am going to be watching tomorrow morning before the bell even rings is what happens to that call wall. Does it roll higher? So let me throw that on just so that you can see that. So we closed just a hair below it, but that happened after we did spend a little bit of time above the call wall. So here's what I'm going to be looking for. If the call wall rolls higher tomorrow, let's say to 7,900, that's going to be bullish. That means that traders are now repositioning and targeting more upside moves. So that will be bullish, and I can see that before the bell even rings tomorrow. That'll get printed in Spot Gamma tomorrow morning. Now, if you're not a member of Spot Gamma, if you don't have a subscription to their service, no worries. As long as you're in the Mastering the Trade room or the Small Lot Trading room with me, you can find out what that call wall is tomorrow morning before the bell. So that's the number one thing that I am going to be watching and looking for before the bell. Now, what happens if it doesn't roll higher? If it remains at 7,800? Well, that tells me we're probably going to be spending a little bit more time below 7,800. Now, price has been trapped below this tree line at 77.67 for about a week now. In fact, the last time that you and I met, it was this day right here, and you can see that we haven't really made a whole lot of progress between last week when I did this video and today. Today was really the first day that it broke out and broke above this tree line. We've just been trading in this sideways zone between about 7,800 and 7,700. Finally got a little break above today. I really want to see if it can continue going. Now, I'll tell you what usually happens when SPX makes a new all-time high, like it did today. Usually, when SPX makes a new all-time high, it makes another one the next day. Doesn't always, but it does more than it doesn't. So, can it do it tomorrow? Can it break above 78.16 tomorrow? We shall see. Lots on the table. Lots of wait and see. But I kind of have a hunch that it will. And then after that, we can see if we get a teeny tiny little pullback. Usually after 2, sometimes 3 new all-time highs in a row, we make a little pullback. Last time we made a new all-time high. That was this day right back here on, I believe that was August 1st. Made another new all-time high the very next day. And actually on the same day, it pulled back. So that can happen as well. But usually we get 2 new all-time highs in a row. So that's what I'll be looking for tomorrow. However, if the call wall hasn't rolled higher, that'll tell me we might not get that second one in a row. We're just going to have to wait and see. Lots of wait and sees. But let me, just so that we can look at some other upside targets, I'm going to bring you back to my upside fib extensions. I did talk about this one last week. Hasn't been hit yet, 78.57. But once we can really make a move above 7,800 and hold above 7,800, that's going to be my next target, 78.57. So does it hit tomorrow? Possibly. I don't know. If not tomorrow, maybe next week, because if I go to Stock Trader's Almanac, next week is actually kind of bullish. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the 17th, 18th, and 19th are historically bullish days. So, wouldn't surprise me. It's not that far away. It's 57 points away. That's a 1 ATR move. So it can easily get there. Just a matter of when. But that's my next target on SPX. All right, what else am I looking at? So there are some software stocks that had a good move today. I believe around some news. Salesforce up 4%, really nice move. If I were in it, and I'm not, but if I were in it, I would be targeting this fire line right up here at 208. Recent high is right up here at 211, so can't take those out. I think it's going to be up to the fire line. ServiceNow, decent move. Also in that same sector, I'd be looking for this tree line up at 145. INTU, beautiful move, 7% higher. Look, if it can get through this snow line, I think it's got to make this little gap fill right up here up to 384, and then I would be looking for this fire line at 397. 397 gets you 400, right? Adobe also made a really nice move, up 4.5% today. It's just asking for this tree line, and it's within spitting distance of that. Microsoft. So Microsoft has been on a tear lately. Finally got the tiniest pullback 2 days in a row. And look, what we've been talking about in the small lot trading room around Microsoft is I just want to see it trade sideways. Got a little tiny pullback. After a stock makes a huge move like this, so gap up on earnings, huge move higher, you don't want to see it give too much of it back, right? That would not be a good sign. But if it can make a little tiny pullback, trade sideways, develop some intraday squeezes, and it's already starting to. It's got a 30-minute squeeze. It's got a 4-hour squeeze, but it's also a high compression squeeze, and those aren't my favorite. But little tiny pullback with some intraday squeezes, well, then we can look to trade it in its next leg higher, which I think could be this tree line right up here at 528. It's really not that far away. I just think it needs to rest for a little while, build up some energy via some intraday squeezes, and then we can look to target this tree line right up here at 528. Palantir made a similar move in terms of huge gap up after an earnings report, kept on going. It's been kind of trading sideways. In fact, I think I talked about this one last week. And look, now it's making its breakout move again. So again, I think this tree line makes a really natural target right up here at 190. Oh, before I forget, happy football. Football is back. Now, it's still just preseason games, but I'll take it. I will take it. We are so close to the regular season, and this is my favorite time of year. This is my favorite time of year. So my apologies in advance. You're going to hear me talk about football a little bit more in the coming months. If you don't know yet, I'm a Niner girl through and through. Tell me who your team is in the comments. Let me know who you go for. And happy football and happy trading. Thank you so much, traders, and I will see you in the trading rooms.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me.